Today we are reading I Got Tooted At. Old folk are the best folk, but sorry, no yard sale today. Very confusing I don't work here lady moment. I help one nice lady, yet I don't work there. Wholesome. Why can't I just change the price? And short and calm. Let's try to reach 300 likes for this video and make sure you subscribe to enjoy the craziest and the funniest retail stories. For more I Don't Work Here Lady videos, check out the playlist in the description. Congratulations Zart for the comment of the day, and now is the time to fight Karen. Let's do this. I got tooted at. Okay, heads up, I normally get the nicest experiences when it comes to not working in places, but today I am shocked. Background: I am from the UK and I was collecting for a charity. I was not harassing people. I was just sat staring at the food in the shop I was collecting in because I was hungry and smiling and thanking people who drop a bit of change in the box. Also, I was wearing normal clothes and had a shirt and a badge that said what charity I was volunteering for. Like, it was very obvious I did not work for the store I was in. This store has a uniform that clearly was not what I was wearing. In this store, it was quiet. There was someone manning the kiosk. Cigarettes and lottery tickets. Also, this overlooks the self-service checkout. And any other staff members were stacking shelves or were in the back. There are two unmanned tills that only have staff on when it is busy. Enter the lady. She is normal looking. She stood at the unmanned tile. The bloke on the kiosk asked her to come to him. I am aware that people may be wondering why he didn't go to the unmanned till, but the kiosk is where most people go to. So I have heard that it is company policy for the kiosk to be manned at all time. Also, there's a lot of valuable stock there. Then she turns to me. Can't you serve me? Sorry, I don't work here. She then tutted. I have never been on the receiving end of a tut. I was polite. I was not aggressive or rude about it. I was shocked, but put on my nicest smile. She then asked if it was store policy for its staff to be rude to customers. I said I would not know as I did not work for the store. She threw her stuff on the side and stormed off. I get people having a bad day. I have them a lot, but there is never a need to be rude or act out. Okay, rant over. I am still going to volunteer for stuff. I am still going to smile at people when I don't work at a store, and I am still determined to be polite even if I am having a bad day. Old folks are the best folks, but sorry, no yard sale today. This happened a few hours ago, and I did not think about it until now, but I think it fits here. I apologize if it doesn't, but I've seen some similar posts, so I will leave it to y'all discretion. Please let me know if it would fit better elsewhere. Anywho, earlier this afternoon, my wife and I were sitting out on our porch, enjoying the beautiful weather with our dog hitched up, when an old Ford sedan turned into our street. No biggie, but I quickly noticed an old man in the driver's seat awkwardly staring at us. While the old woman in the passenger seat, presumably his wife, and he were scoping out the property. I returned his unwelcome glare with my stinky eye. My wife brought up their glances, so I know she followed suit. We watched as they slowly passed our car into our periphery. We could still feel them staring as they rolled to a stop slightly in front of our neighbor's yard and parked their car. The driver's door opens and the old man got out. At this point, I was thinking, they knew the neighbors and were heading over there. To my surprise, the old man headed towards her house and was walking through her front yard. Great, here we go. Our dog was at the end of his line, barking as he should when an uninvited person is trespassing on her lawn. The old man did not acknowledge her presence at all, or the dogs, and kept leaning for the porch. Eventually, I stood up and walked towards the stoop. There is only 3 steps to get up on her porch, 2 steps and then a third to reach the landing, the porch, and he stumbled on the second step. I thought, oh great, I'm going to have to wrangle some old drunken dude off my property. He finally made it onto the porch and, ignoring myself, my wife, and our dog, headed straight for the front door. I was speechless. Fortunately for him and for me, my wife came behind me, closed the front door and said, "Can I help you, sir?" He frantically flung his arms out to his side, dropped his head in embarrassment and said, "Oh, are you guys not having a yard sale?" We said, "No, sir." And he quickly surrendered, heading back to his vehicle. The best part, however, was that his wife must have known they were at the wrong place, because when he opened the door, before closing it, we heard the most outrageous, loud, liberating, full, sensational. Had it been a witch in a play with such prose and poetry, crackles and laugh could have made Shakespeare proud we had ever heard in our life. We learned later there was an estate sale down the road from us. Some old woman had died and they were selling everything in the house, so the old man must have thought we were looking over things. But alas, oy vey. Very confusing I don't work here moment. Not my story but a close friend of mine. Usual cast, all but me equal friend. I work at Fred Meyer's. I have for a couple of years now, but this week I had the early shift. I was headed home and needed to stop and pick a few things up for my dinner and lunches. So I stop at the Fred Meyer's near my apartment. I walk in, grab a handbasket, and start my shopping. Down aisle A is the sodas. I grab a couple and there's a lady in one of those scooters struggling to get something down. I noticed she had to leave the scooter and use her crutches. Me, being the good person I am, offered to help. The lady thanks me and we part ways. Now midway down aisle B, I am stopped by a woman with a Karen haircut. She asks me where to find item X. I kindly tell her I don't work here. I just shop here for the sake of convenience. She does not buy it and points out to my shirt. "You work here. Now tell me where to find item X." I do not work here. I am tired and frustrated. She then yells for the manager. I start walking away. A few minutes later, the manager comes walking up and says, "What's the problem here?" "Well, your employee refuses to help. She is being rude and I want her fired." Dude, I don't work here. I work at the Fred Meyer's across town. I forgot to grab my sweatshirt. I tried explaining this to HR and she is too stupid to understand. May I continue shopping? "This woman is not my employee. You need to apologize and walk away. I'm sorry for this inconvenience, and I am sorry you had to put up with this. Please enjoy your day." The lady never apologized, but I got a good story out of it. Hope you all enjoyed. I help one nice lady, yet I don't work there. Wholesome. I wanted to pick up some food at a grocery store after work. I am walking through the aisles with my cart, picking up things here and there, when I get a tap on my shoulder. I turn to see this little old lady standing near some aluminum foil pans. Yes? Which one of these pans would work well for a pie? I didn't have the heart to tell her that I don't work there, so I asked her if she wanted to the pan for a one-time use or wanted to use it again. If you want to use the pan again, I suggest you get this one, a nice Teflon pie pan. You can use it again and again, but if you want it as a one-time use, get the aluminum foil ones. That way you can just throw them out when they're done. It is just for a small party. Then you want the aluminum foil ones. That way you don't have any dishes to clean. So I reach up and hand her the better ones that are not too expensive and are slightly thicker than the cheap ones. These cost a little bit more, but they hold up better and won't get messed up in transit. "Thank you so much. I would have to tell your manager how much you helped me." Now, I didn't have to tell her that I don't work there, so she wouldn't have to find a manager. She smiled at that and gave me a big hug anyway. I am so happy that this is not one of those I don't work here lady stories when the person was nasty. I just wish that everyone was like this old lady. Thanks for reading. Why can't I just change the price? To be clear, technically I do work at the store, just not in the department. I have a completely different uniform, style, etc. from those working in grocery. They wear black formal pants, dark green t-shirt, big logo, hairnet, the whole 9 yards. I wear jeans, light blue t-shirt and tiny logo. I was off the clock and had just taken off my hat, name tag, etc. I was in jeans and a blue t-shirt with a tiny store logo on it, but the logo was covered by my hair, so I am assuming the lady probably did not see it. I had just gotten off work and decided to get a glass of juice from the grocery section on my way out. I work at a health food store, and I work up front by the herbal supplements as a cashier for primarily medication. While looking at the juice, an old lady comes up to me and taps me on the shoulder. "Excuse me, where is the orange juice?" "Hi, I actually don't work back here, so I don't know, but I'll be glad to help you find it." "What do you mean you don't work back here? You are in uniform, and this is your job. You think you will at least know where products are if you got the job here." Aha, yeah. Trying to avoid conflict and get the F out of there. We find the orange juice, and I tell the lady to have a good day. "Wait, why is the price on these juices so high? I cannot afford this." "I'm really sorry about that, ma'am. Maybe you can talk to someone in grocery and they can work it with you." "Well, maybe you should not price your juices so high. Can't you just change the price for me in the system really quick?" "I'm sorry, I'm off the clock and I don't even work in grocery. I am not allowed to do anything regarding the products, but I can help you find someone who can help." This is why I hate coming to this store. Bad customer service and nobody wants to help people like me. Whole Foods is better and I will not be back. Lady puts down orange juice in the wrong spot and then leaves the store. It had me fuming, honestly. I am only trying to cashier for the herbs. I have no idea where anything is in grocery. I don't know anyone who works in grocery. I've only been there twice as a customer to buy juice. It just left a very sour taste in my mouth. And there's an entire juice bar full of associate just a few steps from her. But she has to leave because I am giving her horrible customer service by not giving her a discount while off the clock. Short and calm. I work at a cinema that's located in a shopping center. So one evening I took a break and I went to Tesco, something like Walmart, to buy some snacks and soda. Our uniforms are all black. Black shirt with the company logo on it, black suit pants and black suit shoes. Tesco's uniform is red shirt with shorts. I casually went into the store and heads for the sodas when I feel a tap on my shoulder. So me, turn around thinking it's someone I know or maybe something fell out of my pocket. Nope, it is a woman, not a Karen, just the casual shopper. "Excuse me, could you tell me where is the bakery?" "Oh, sorry, I don't work here." I could have told her since I knew it, but at that moment, I just thought of that answer, so I only had half an hour before I had to go back to work. The woman just spun around and zoomed away, probably feeling kinda embarrassed. Me for myself. Oh, okay. I went on with my shopping. I am still wondering how she could mix up the bright colors of Tesco's uniform with my formal uniform. Maybe she thought I was a manager, which I'd take as a compliment since I am 16. Before you leave, please check our awesome I Don't Work Here Lady playlist. I am sure you will love it. Remember to help us reach 300 likes for this video, subscribe to the channel for more awesome Reddit stories, and hit the bell button to know exactly when we post a new video and join the notification gang. Thank you again for watching episode 45 of I Don't Work Here Lady. See ya!